Okay, so this is the setup on my Protos helmet. It's the freedconn Bluetooth communication setup. Tied in here. It's basically set up the exact same way as the stihl helmets. Just pop the muffs apart and install them the same way. I didn't use tape in the Protos helmet because the foam is a lot tighter, but that's basically the exact same setup. I did mount this on the back because I couldn't mount it in the front here with the glasses and everything else in there. So you can set it up in pretty much any hard hat with earmuffs that you want. Okay, so didn't really know or think about making a video when I started this, but thought it might help some people out. So what I'm doing is these helmets, just your basic stihl woodcutter helmet, got a visor, screen, everything. So I'm taking these freedconn, I'll put the information up in the video, the freedconn wireless communication system in these earmuffs. So it's not super complex to do, takes a little time, a little bit of patience. So what I've done so far is drilled out the muff side, so the cover snaps on in the back. I'll show you on the next one what I do here. Same thing up top for the wire. Make sure you don't want to pinch the wire. Let's clip these together. Again, make sure you don't pinch that wire. So you could probably cut it right off. Okay. There we go. Snap together. There's one side done. I'll show you on the other side the whole process. Pretty simple. And these work great. I'm doing these for a friend of mine. I've had mine for 3 months, maybe 4 months now. No problems at all. Batteries last all day. Pretty good product. So other side is pretty much the same. I didn't use these on mine. Kind of wish I did. They give you these Velcro. This is for a motorcycle, basically motorcycle helmet. So I'm adapting these. I didn't use these. Should have. It's Velcro, but it's adhesive in the back, so it's really going to stick to the foam. And again, not a huge deal, because these kind of cushion that speaker anyway, kind of hold it in there. The tape is just kind of to give it somewhere to keep from moving around, you know, secure it a little bit better. Let's see. It's got your basic tools. I got my pocket knife out, small pair of knife X pliers, drill, Dremel actually, specifically with an 1/8 inch bit on it. And that's pretty much it. So I didn't realize till I started doing these that there's a little slot right here. It's kind of hard to get like anything in here without marring the plastic up. So if you use a small screwdriver, a small flathead, kind of just get underneath there. Works pretty well to pop them out. You got to take those out on the sides. And just kind of pop those off. I'm a little bit backwoods, I guess. I just use my pocket knife, so.
Are you using some of these two on your? Are you using?
I'm using all this stuff.
You're using all of the stuff.
Yep.
So.
Okay, again, let's go right in the center here and pop it apart. Take the foam, put it aside. Pop this one apart, same thing. Right in that little slot. get tougher. I wouldn't recommend using a pocket knife. I mean, if I cut myself, I do, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you to use it. I guess screwdriver's a little bit safer. Okay, so we got our second set of muffs apart. Actually pretty tricky to get that one side apart. That was the toughest one so far I've done. Okay. Okay, that's the soft mic. This is what they sent me, because they ordered the wrong one. So if you do order, actually I'll put the link up for the right with the hard microphone, so you don't accidentally get the wrong ones like I did, but they shipped them right out to me. Good company. All they asked was that I do a review on their product, so not like this, just a written review on the website to say if I liked them or not. But okay, these are water. Okay. Again, very simple. God bless you. Very simple to mess this up because you kind of got parts everywhere. Think about it. Left side, right side, whatever side you want it to be on. Think about, okay, well, it's going to be this side right here, and this side, going toward the bottom. That's where we're going to make all our cuts. So you can see, okay, that's how it needs to be set up, and the wire needs to come out the top. You could put it, you know, anywhere you want as far as positioning in here, but you got to make sure it's oriented to come out the bottom. It's not going to work like that. Okay. So this is what I already started when I didn't show you guys. Just marking right here. You want to go through this side. You don't want to go through on this side because then you're not going to get the snap lock all the way around. Probably wouldn't make a huge difference, but I mean, just to find detail of what I'm doing. Okay. I'd say about 1/4 inch is how far I ended up going down. Take a little bit and then take a little more off. That's always safe. Okay. once again, be a little easier to use another tool, feel free. The main objective is that. That is what you want to see. And I come down on the silver part, gray part, so that way you're still getting that that clip on this edge here, and it's not sticking out in the way back. I guess I did take that little bit of a collar off there, but oh well. Okay. Now we set it in there. Try to keep it, I guess, as tight as you can, so it's not flopping around in there. I use some silicone to seal it off, but you still just want to keep that tight so it's got nowhere to move. So it's really close fit. What's that?
I'm just asking if what do you want to do with my groceries already?
Okay, I'll be done here in about 10-15 minutes.
Falling asleep.
Yeah. You want to make sure that's past this lip right here. I gotta go just a touch more. Actually snapped in there. Okay, that's what you want. You want it to be flush right there. Now I mark this spot on top. Maybe a little easier to use a Sharpie or something like that, but that's just how I'm doing it. Okay. And again, you want to make sure this is kind of at an angle toward the top of the helmet. So that way the wire goes away from the top mount.
What's Daddy doing?
Okay. I'd recommend using these. I didn't on mine, they're fine. But again, they give them to you. May as well use them. Thanks, Addie.
I'm calling you, okay?
Calling my phone.
Okay, fine. Just thought they turned my service.
Nope.
That's not working at all with the Wi-Fi or.
That's really annoying. want to make sure it's centered up. So I put one piece across, one piece on the side. Again, just take for the sake of extra security and go across the opposite direction. Don't think it's needed. Okay. Once again, make sure you line that up so you don't crush it. This side muff is done. Perfect. I always do the microphone side first because it's a little bit more time consuming. I just like to get that out of the way. Again, make sure you're on the bottom. Well, this time you're going to be on the top. Make sure you're on the top for this side wire to exit. Yep, almost done. I'm gonna finish this, okay? Then we can talk about it. So, got that side all put back together. Make sure your wire's in your notch. Okay, beautiful. Pop these clips back in. That side's done. Clips back in this side. Okay, there it is. They're all wired up, ready to go. So these clips that they give you are what I'm using. Can you give me 5 minutes?
Do you want some berries and whipped cream? Mommy's gonna make berries.
So that's it. It's mounted on the helmet. Use the screws right on the inside. They're not in the way at all. This plug goes into the bottom right here. Press and hold these, I think for 8 seconds. It's in the book. So it says pairing. And the other one has to be off when you go to turn the other one pair mode as well. Press and hold. Even after it turns on, continue holding. Watch the screen. It says pairing. So that's basically it. You've got 2 helmets. These systems pair up to 3. They just came out with a new intercom that pairs up to 6. Probably order one of those soon and try it out. 3 is generally enough for your basic crew, but it'd be really nice to have more than just 3 guys. I think even the Senas only do 4 or 5. Not exactly sure on that. But anyway, this is a finished project. Take a couple hours to do, even for the first time. Hope you guys enjoy the video.